Everyone sees the strong version of people, the ones who smile, handle problems without complaints, and appear unshakable. We've all seen someone who seems to have it all together, the kind of person who never lets life break them. But behind that composure, there's often a quiet, invincible pressure. The pressure to never break, to never falter, to never admit they are struggling, to carry burdens silently without letting anyone see. And sometimes, the heaviest weight we carry is completely invincible. You carry it inside, in moments no one else sees, on quiet mornings, in empty rooms, in the pauses between conversations. Do people expect you to always be strong? Think about it for a moment. How often do we hide our true feelings just to keep the world comfortable? Maybe you smiled at work today even though you were exhausted inside. Maybe you nodded in agreement during a conversation when your mind was spinning. Maybe you laughed at a joke even though your heart was heavy. Or maybe you pretended you were fine during a family dinner while inside you were unraveling. And yet, despite all that pressure, most of us keep going. We keep showing up, day after day, holding everything together as if strength means never pausing, never faltering, never letting anyone see the cracks. People often wear masks of strength, not just when it's convenient, but because it feels required. At work, we smile and nod. At school, we appear confident, capable, unshakable. At home, we reassure others that everything is fine. But underneath, stress, anxiety, sadness, and fear, they don't disappear. They are still there even if no one notices. Hiding emotions becomes a habit. We learn to talk away tears, frustrations, and doubts because showing them can feel unsafe or inconvenient. Have you ever felt like you had to hide how you are really feeling? Maybe it's just once a day, maybe it's all the time. Either way, it leaves a mark, doesn't it? You finish a meeting and collapse into a chair alone, just for a few quiet breaths. Or you scroll through social media, seeing everyone else thriving while you are barely holding it together. Or you put on headphones just to escape the noise because no one is asking how you are actually doing. Or maybe you nod politely at a friend's story while your mind is elsewhere, carrying thoughts you can't yet share. Over time, hiding becomes a reflex. We begin to believe that showing emotions is dangerous, that vulnerability is the weakness, that others don't need or want to see the real us. The pressure of constant strength is heavy. It's mental exhaustion, emotional fatigue, feeling like you're walking on eggshells around your own emotions. You can appear composed, but inside you are stretched thin, holding everything together for everyone else, and admitting it can feel like failure. Society teaches us that strength means never showing weakness, never slowing down, never letting anyone see the cracks. But here's the truth, showing your struggle doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. It's normal, it's valid, it's necessary. Sometimes the toll isn't just emotional, it's physical too. Sleepless nights, tension in your body, shallow breaths, headaches, small signals your mind and body are screaming for relief. It's easy to forget that strength isn't the absence of struggle. It's the courage to face it, to acknowledge it even quietly. Perhaps you've stayed late at work, pretending it's productivity, when really it's exhaustion. Or nodded in family conversations, swallowing your own feelings just to keep the peace. or laughed when you wanted to cry just because no one expected otherwise. Or maybe you forced a smile at a social gathering while your mind was replaying moments of doubt and fear. And yet, despite everything, the world keeps moving, and so do we. We hold, we endure, we survive. Sometimes forgetting that survival it doesn't always mean thriving, and endurance doesn't always mean strength. It's okay not to be okay. You don't have to carry everything